Hi, I'm David Dezina, publisher at Flom Publishing. I'd like to show you a new resource we have for our Together in Jesus program. We have these My Family Activity and Memory books for First Sacraments. And this one here I'm showing is for First Reconciliation in Spanish, First Eucharist in Spanish. And for those using Restored Order or RCIA for young children, we have the Confirmation with First Eucharist. And these activity books came from customer requests for a keepsake component to the Together in Jesus program, and also as a way to expand the program and involve families a little bit more. So I'd like to walk you through the First Eucharist, one of the lessons in the First Eucharist program. And you see here that there's a place for the child to write his or her name. And on the table of contents, you'll see that the 6 lessons here match the same titles and themes of the Together in Jesus Sacramental Preparation program itself. We have an introduction for parents, the 6 lessons, the prayers to know section, an answer key for those activities requiring answers, and also a memory page, in this case, memories from my first Holy Communion. So the introduction gives an overview of the sacrament for parents and also presents the book and what's contained in it. Looking at lesson 3, I just selected that lesson randomly here. You'll see that there is a background for parents that gives it a background of the theme of the lesson. Then there's a quote for each lesson, and the quote also matches obviously the sacramental theme, just a way to reinforce the concepts from saints and other holy people. And then at the end, at the bottom of each of these opening pages, there's a QR code that takes the parents directly to the parent home guide that's available at flom.com. So a parent could scan this code, it goes right to that page, and there's a teaching page for parents if they're teaching the full program at home. So this really is to help them teach the actual Together in Jesus sacramental program at home. It walks them through how to do that. Each lesson in this activity book has a scripture activity as well as a doctrinal activity. Looking back here at the scripture activity for a minute, whenever there is a scripture story presented in the actual sacramental lesson in Together in Jesus, there will be an activity here with that same scripture, sort of another way to reinforce that scripture story. If a scripture story did not appear in that lesson in Together in Jesus, we added a scripture story. So now every lesson, whether it's in the program itself or in this family activity book, has a scripture story that's relevant to the theme presented. For the doctrine, this doctrinal theme is an expansion of what's presented in the main Together in Jesus lesson. So it's really another way to reinforce the concepts that are presented in the main lesson. And then finally, the third activity in every lesson of this activity book is a family activity. So you have a scripture, a doctrine, and a family activity. And they vary in different types of activity styles. This one is more of an action item of things to do at home or at church. Others are pasting activities or drawing activities that you can do together. And of course, it closes with a family prayer. Each one closes with a family prayer as well. Then in the prayers to know section, this is just a sample of one of the pages, common prayers that should be taught and learned as they prepare for the sacraments. And then finally, the back page of each activity book is a memory page. And this one is memories from my first communion, And it says, these are the people who shared this special day with me. So the children could post photos, draw pictures, or ask family members and friends to just sign their name on the page. It's kind of like an autograph memory page. The First Eucharist and Confirmation combo book will have a very similar page. And then in the reconciliation one, since we try to respect the privacy of the sacrament, it's slightly different. We have memories from my first reconciliation preparation. And it says paste photos or mementos from first reconciliation preparation, or invite family members and friends to write a special note as you celebrate God's forgiveness. So these are now available. Please contact your customer service representative or go to flom.com to place your order. And if you have any questions at all, you could also email me directly at editor@flom.com. Thank you so much. God bless.